Well, good afternoon to you all. Good afternoon. It's Sunday, so I'm not supposed to get too carried away with hard work. So I'll have a little perambulate around the garden. Yes, the garden. Somewhere I've got a bit of paper that tells me how big it is. But yeah, if you're cutting the grass with a pair of scissors, it's big. That's why we've all got ride-on lawnmowers. There we are. What I am going to do, oh excuse me, is I'm going to get that beam down. I can do that quietly, as is appropriate for a Sunday. Now, when I first said to people here, I'm going to pull those beams down, one or two of them said, oh, are you sure they don't hold anything together? And I looked at each of them, and once upon a time they might have held something together. But certainly they haven't held anything together since the new roof was put on, sometime in history. And if you don't believe me, let me just give you a little demonstration. Right, my claw hammer is hanging on a nail that I wanted to pull out, and just watch what happens when I apply a bit of leverage. That beam is holding nothing. It doesn't tie anything together, it just sits there. Or it will do for a little bit longer. And then it will come down. Getting it down is easy. Getting it down without dropping it on anything important is not so easy. So I'm going to move some stuff around, and I shall take some stones out, and who knows, I might even put a tripod up and show you how we're going to do it. How I think we're going to do it. I might do, I might not. Or I might film it all and realise what a dog's breakfast I made of it and then just not post it. Who knows? The trick that I have sort of discovered with this job, it's gravity that's going to do the work. It's gravity that's going to bring this beam down. My problem is not letting gravity do it too quickly. So you do a little bit, have a cup of tea, think about it, do a little bit. Basically what's got to happen is the beam has got to be moved to a sort of diagonal position where it's not as long as the width of the span it's covering. So bit at a time, I put my shoulder under one end, I can lift half the beam, no problem at all, which is good. Don't know if I'll be able to lift the whole thing when it's down, but I can move half of it at a time. So I've moved it, what have I moved it? 6 inches to its left at that end, and I've moved it 6 inches to its left at that end. And I can see I've got a good bit further to go. What I've done, I've tied a rope off on one of the beams. No lifting tackle, just relying on friction, that when this all starts to come loose, that will give me enough friction that I can control it down. That's the theory. Yeah. But I'm going to have a cup of tea because I don't like spinach, basically. Well, you know how it is. While the kettle's boiling, you've got to do another little bit, haven't you? So I stuck the ladder underneath it and I eased it gently and dropped it 3 inches. Oh, 5 inches, I guess. That's the first first bit, it's now free of the wall. It's what's holding it up is that ladder. That's not what ladders are meant for, but you know, my ladders have done all sorts of strange things since I've been here. Yeah, I'm going to go and drink black tea now. And there we are. Yeah, little by little, inch at a time, control the drop. Most important thing, of course, is don't be underneath the drop. That would be bad. You know, you've got to think where it's ending up and how hard it's going to end up there. But there we are, that's down. Yeah, happy with that.